What it do, YouTube? Your boy Playoff Don is back with another video. Now, I want to apologize in advance. I am a little under the weather today. So, if I sound a little bit stuffy or if I'm talking kind of slow or whatever, just bear with me, please. I'm feeling a little something. But it's all good. It's not gonna stop me. I'm still gonna get this content out. I'm hurt, but I'm still on the court. I'm still fighting for my teammates. You feel me? Just call this my game 6 flu game. You feel me? So I'm good to go, and let's get this content out here. We have got to talk about the biggest game of the year that's taking place this Sunday in Las Vegas. It's Super Bowl 58. That's right, we're already here. Man, it feels like, dang, it feels like just a week ago. Just a week ago, it was week 2, and oh man, how the NFL season flies. That makes me gets me teary eyed, not just from the sickness. But yeah, gotta talk about this game. Super fascinating game. We're here again. We're here again. A rematch of, I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I don't keep track of the Super Bowl numbers, but I know this one's 58 because I see that number everywhere. Either way, a few years back, we did get Kansas City and San Francisco this matchup already, the Chiefs and the Niners. And it was a pretty entertaining game, and San Fran looked like the better team for the majority of that game. And then they had a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and then Patrick Mahomes happened. And that's what happens a lot. That tends to happen a lot, is Patrick Mahomes happens. And the Chiefs sneak out of that Super Bowl with the W. And now we're here again. Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco 49ers. Man, I do want to talk about both sides of the ball, what we could expect in this game, what this game could also mean for Kyle Shanahan, the head coach of the 49ers. We all know him. He's a household name at this point. But the Chiefs are back, man. And they will not go away. I don't care how garbage they look in the regular season, how inept they look on offense. I don't care, bro. They got 15. They got 15 throwing to 87, and it's the most broken, yet it's the most reliable thing in the NFL, and they are right back in the Super Bowl. They take down the Bills. They take down the juggernaut Ravens, who are beating the crap out of everybody. The Chiefs are like, you're not doing anything today. You're scoring 14 points today. Yeah, and that's just the Chiefs. Sprinkle in some Mahomes magic, some big plays when they need it, and the Chiefs are back. Taking on this San Fran team, who, I'm not gonna lie, they got by the skin of their teeth a couple weeks ago against Detroit in the NFC Championship game. Week before that, they didn't look great against the Packers either. We know the 49ers are like that. They dominated in the regular season, but I don't know how much of a juggernaut, how much of a true juggernaut this San Fran team is. They were able to get by in some really close wins against teams that really took it to them, especially on the ground. And this, San Fran's defense is kind of not the same. It's not the same it used to be. Those boys aren't getting after it up front like they used to. They're not covering on the back end like they used to. It's still a good defense, but it's not. They're not the tornado that they used to be when they were really smushing teams. They're just not doing that, and it's a very suspect run defense going on then over there in San Fran. Detroit and Green Bay ran all over this Niners team. Again, they were able to squeak by with some big plays, at the end of the game. Brock Purdy making some really nice scrambles with his legs. Admittedly so. He made some nice plays with his legs when his team needed it. And they squeaked by, and now they're here. My thing with San Fran is they can't afford to play funky. They can't afford to look funky in this game here. You were able to get away with it against Green Bay, who you're a better team than, and you almost didn't get away with it with Detroit, but Detroit, yes, you had the big comeback, 24-7, that's huge, but Detroit also very much helped them out with that, with some nasty drops on crucial third downs and a horrible fumble by Jahmyr Gibbs in Detroit's own territory. So they definitely caught some breaks to get here, but they're here. And this matchup specifically with the Chiefs, I know I said that Green Bay and Detroit ran all over them. Those are very good rushing teams. The Chiefs haven't been a good rushing team this year. Can they, but since San Fran's defense, their run defense is not that great, can KC get some running the ball going in this game? And I think that would seriously help out their passing game, because if they can't run the ball, we saw throughout the regular season, when you have to really rely on that receiving core, how shaky that looks. Even though Kelce is back to looking like the man, you feel me? Rashee Rice, their rookie receiver, they get him going in a whole bunch of different ways, whether it's in the screen game, whether it's over the middle, like legit, like in routes and all that stuff. Rashee Rice is a cool player. Mahomes only likes to throw to those two guys, though. So if I'm San Fran, I'm doing whatever I can to get up in those two guys. And then, hey, if you want to beat me with Marquez Valdez-Scantling or what's his name, or Richie James, be my guest. You feel me? For the other side, San Fran against KC's defense. Here we go again. I'm not trying to be like a Brock Purdy down or anything. The Brock Purdy discourse is disgusting. But we got to be real. He has yet to really play well for a full game in a while. Not even just these last two playoff games. He wasn't great against the Ravens in prime time, as we all know. There was like a Washington game that wasn't really all that great either. So like it's been a while since we've seen Brock Purdy like really play well for an extended stretch. And like I said before, they can't afford to have that. Not against the Chiefs. Not against the Chiefs, who I've said for the longest that their offense sucked, but their offense looks back. They look like they're playing mistake-free football again. Everybody's remembering their routes. They get Kadarius Toney off the field, out the locker room, out the building, and that added like +3 attributes to everybody on the team. Just removing him from the situation. So, hey, Brock Purdy, you're the man. You're the MVP candidate. San Fran, we need you to be good. We need you to play right, because you can't afford to be making mistakes against the Chiefs, because they absolutely will capitalize on that. You give Mahomes short fields, you give him extra possessions, you're just asking to lose. You're asking to lose. KC's defense is a very slept on defense, as everybody knows. However, they are vulnerable. They can be vulnerable to the run at times. Absolutely. And San Fran, that's how they get all their offense going, through the run game. So there's a chance that McCaffrey could have a Hall of Fame day in this game. There's also a chance that the Niners run game gets stuffed, and then it becomes Brock Purdy. You got to be on point. You got to be the man against this man coverage and these man blitzes that the Chiefs are sending at you. Can you do it? Now, again, he's got a lot of help. He's got Kittle. He's got Ayuk. He's got Debo. He's got 3 different Terminators out there at receiver Hopefully the Chiefs can hold up, but that's going to be tough, man. That's going to be tough. And even then, they run so much man coverage. I'm rambling a lot, I know, y'all, but I'm excited for this game. Hey, but they run so much man coverage. Be on the lookout, because Purdy does like to scramble, and he's pretty good scrambling at it. He scrambled a couple of times against Green Bay and against Detroit to save them on a lot of drives. So it's gonna be a fascinating game. I think both teams definitely have things that they can pick at. The run game is going to be a huge factor for one of these teams in this game. I don't think for both in the same game, but for one of them for sure, it's going to be a huge reason. I know that's like a hot take, right? But yeah, it's going to be an awesome game. I'm super, super pumped. Kyle Shanahan gets a lot of crap for, blowing leads and that whole, you can't come back from big deficits at halftime and all that. Kyle Shanahan's an amazing head coach, and anyone that's like shaking their head at him because he doesn't have a Super Bowl ring, I think you're just ignorant. All right. But this win, even if he's already a Hall of Fame coach, in my opinion, this win could really, this win, it shouldn't, but this win will really stamp his name as one of the all-time head coaches, for real. And his philosophy has absolutely taken over the league. We see it all the time. Everybody's picking up his offense, and he's a groundbreaking dude. You feel me? And he gets that ring, everything is settled. There shouldn't be a word said about him. But instead, he's got 28-3 on his head, even though he wasn't even the head coach then. This win is really big for Kyle Shanahan. You feel me? And I think it says a lot about him that he's gotten to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. He's now been to his second Super Bowl, once with Jimmy Garoppolo, another time with, yes, he's good, but the last pick in the draft as his quarterback. You feel me? Shanahan is the man, and I would love to see him win a ring. That would be great. And this 49ers team, they are incredible, and they certainly deserve it. However, would I pick against number 15 in Kansas City? I'm not doing it. I sure ain't doing it. So, San Fran could have every single thing on their team be better than KC. All it takes is that quarterback. All it takes is that dude under center. And if he's locked in like how he's been for the past 3 weeks, you ain't beating Kansas City. And I can't do it. I can't do it. Until the Chiefs actually go down, I got cooked when I picked the Ravens to beat the brakes off of them. And that's aggressively not what happened. So I'm done with that. Good luck to the Niners, because that is a fire-breathing dragon over there in Kansas City, and I want no smoke with that dude. But it should be an incredible game. We're all pumped for it. But yeah, man. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who you got? Throw your picks in the comment section for this Super Bowl. Like I said, I ain't picking against KC. I'm not picking against 15. I'm sorry, Brady fans. He's coming for your guy. He's coming for your guy. 6 years, 6 Final Fours. This is already his 4th Super Bowl appearance. He's coming for his 3rd ring. He's on your guy's head. All right. But yeah, again, throw your picks in there. I will be coming out with more content. If you're still watching, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Help the channel out, and that'll be it for Playoff Don. I will be out. Y'all take it easy tonight. Peace.